It's DIY time, y'all, and today we're making my version of an angle live bait cooler, but at a super budget cost. Those coolers are very nice and they do an exceptional job at keeping your bait alive and cool, but the price, they are very expensive. We even looked at another one that was a lot more expensive than the angle itself. So we're taking our little igloo right here by putting some hush bubbles on it and then adding an upgraded air stone. This right here is going to perform just as good, and all we've got to do is take our drill with a 1/4-inch drill bit right through our budget Yeti, and it's going to be that simple. So with the purchase of all of these right here that we have in front of me, the air stone, the batteries, the hush bubbles, and the igloo, that's a total cost of $37, and you can see the savings already. Is it gonna work? Yes, because some of you that are watching right now are very familiar with my fishing channel, and you already know that I have had like several great years of use with the little red Yeti cooler is what I call it, and it has kept my bait alive and in great condition. They are very spunky whenever it's time to go fishing. So let's just show you how simple and easy this thing is to put together. Okay, start by opening this right here. You need to make sure that you save and be careful. Don't cut this little plastic case because that's what's going to protect it whenever it gets splashed by salt water. So I think they even tell you to make sure that you store it inside the case. When you open this fella up, your little air hose and bubbler is going to be inside here. It's a very fast and easy process. I mean, I can't believe that Angle is going to charge the amount of money that they do to make one of these coolers. Take our batteries. Make sure it works. That's a big yes. Go ahead and clip this back on. Nice and snug. You want to make sure you got a good tight seal right here up against that little rubber gasket. Both sides are nice and tightened down. Don't want water getting inside and destroying our unit prematurely. And we just take the air hose and we're going to cut that down to size. We'll discard this little bubbler right here because it breaks down easier than what the upgrade version, and then you're just going to get a lot more tinier bubbles, which will help your bait out in the long run. So get that. We got to drill the hole through our cooler right here. So let's get us a drill bit. I want to say the 1/4-inch was the appropriate size when I did the last one, and it is. So whenever you're doing this, let's run over what it is that we need to make sure you do correctly. If you're going to use the igloo, I recommend right up here there's the word igloo. You go through the L directly below it, and you need to make sure that you go through low enough so that you don't come out through right here, because if you do that, then you're going straight into your lid. So you need to go down low enough, and that is going to be probably a 1/4-inch above this little line right there. So let's knock that out. 1/4-inch above, and we should be good. I mean, you're not going to hurt anything, just a piece of plastic that's $10. Right there. Let's take a look at what we got right below where the lid rests. So that's perfect. And you want it high enough. You don't want to go down too far, because then your water is going to be seeping out, getting into all the foam that's in between the plastics. That's bad. It'll make your cooler heavier than what it needs to be. Now we feed our tube right through, just like that. There we go. Nice snug fit. let's install our bubbler. A little bit of saliva right there at the end, and then right here. Alrighty, press that on. This already comes with a built-in weight, so there's no need to try and weigh it down so that you make sure that your bubbler sinks. The reason why I'm even bringing that up is because if we open this package up, you're going to see that your air stone comes with a small little string of lead weight, and you would wrap that around your hose like this right here to try and weigh the air stone down so that it stays at the bottom. With this, it's already heavy enough to do that, so no need for that. Alright, so we got our air stone on. You want to make sure that your little tube is just long enough to be down there at the bottom, and that looks like it's good. We take and install this inside here, upside down. So there's already a slit right here, and that's for this to go through. So kind of bend it up, it's not going to break. Right there, just like that, slide that in, and then you can kind of rest it back down right there. And we'll take, let's use some 80-pound fluorocarbon, or actually let's use mono. Fluorocarbon costs way too much. So we got some 80-pound monofilament leader line, and I'm going to use this to make a loop to hold this right here to our bucket. This is the easiest way. The mono will last a long time, and you ain't really got to worry about anything. Got a nice long piece to work with. Make a somewhat small loop, just like that. And then we're gonna keep it joined by doing a uni to uni. 2, 3, right there. That should be good enough. Let's do one more for good measure. That's 4 twists right there. Just like, there we go. That one good. Let's collapse that knot just small enough to be able to do our other uni. There we are. Clip our tag ends. And now we have something to rest our bubbler right there, just like that. Now we'll clip our air hose. Make sure we have enough of it. A good straight cut. A little bit of saliva to help seat that down. And our bait bucket is done. $37 in comparison to $65. And if you get the competition from Angle, well, those will run even more. But this right here is your little new bait cooler that is going to keep your bait alive a lot longer than using some other just basic setup. And yeah, I've had a lot of great use with this right here, the counterpart that's outside in the garage. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Very fast, quick, simple, easy DIY. Anybody can do it. All you gotta do is just go buy the parts at your local sporting goods store and just assemble it. The hardest thing is the drill, but if you just follow these steps and you use this exact cooler, you're not gonna have any issues at all. All right, this thing is gonna keep our bait alive. I do recommend using, like especially here in Texas, or if you're in the South where it gets really hot, use a small little ice pack, something that will fit at the very bottom. It keeps your water cool and the bait will love you for it. So that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time when we're off the water.